Look, you aren't lazy. You're just completely exhausted from fighting a war inside your own head every single day. Think about it. You wake up with a full tank of mental energy. But before you've even finished your first cup of coffee, you've already given half of it away. You gave it to that annoying email you checked in bed. You gave it to a random video on your feed. You even gave it to a fake argument you were rehearsing in your mind with someone you don't even like. We do this constantly. We let the world steal our peace before our feet even hit the floor. 2,000 years ago, the Stoic philosopher Seneca called us out on this exact loop. He said we suffer way more in our imagination than we ever do in reality. Today, psychologists call that limbic friction, which is a fancy way of saying your brain is working 10 times harder than it needs to because it's drowning in stress. Here's how you actually stop the leak and take your power back. Be honest with yourself. How much of your daily anxiety is rooted in stuff that hasn't even happened yet? We constantly preview disaster. We replay old mistakes like a bad movie on repeat. We build these massive mental prisons, crawl inside them, and then wonder why we're too paralyzed to make a move. You are burning actual physical energy, generating stress for scenarios that literally only exist in your head. And it's a vicious cycle. When you live in a constant state of imaginary crisis, your body pumps out cortisol. Your creativity dies. Your motivation completely vanishes. You're stuck in place, not because you lack talent, but because you're running on 2% battery. The fix for this is brutal, but it's incredibly liberating. It's called the dichotomy of control. Draw a line down the middle of your life. On one side, put the things you can actually control right now, your effort, your schedule, your response. On the other side, put everything else. The economy, the traffic, other people's opinions, and the weather. If it's on the outside of that line, stressing over it isn't just a waste of time. It's a waste of your life. If you want to actually change things, you have to start protecting your space. Try these 3 rules starting tonight. First, win the first hour. Stop letting the outside world dump its chaos into your brain the second you open your eyes. No scrolling. No news. Your mind is wide open in the morning, so give it silence or real focus first. Second, call yourself out. The exact moment you start feeling overwhelmed, pause and ask, is this a real problem right now? Or am I just suffering in my head? Look at the facts and drop the drama. And third, stop building houses inside bad thoughts. Look, you can't always control the first random thought that pops into your head, but you absolutely control the second one. Let the anxious thought pass by. Don't pull up a chair and invite it to stay. Your focus is your currency. Stop spending it on things that don't pay you back. The world doesn't need you to be constantly plugged in, constantly stressed, and constantly burning out. The world needs you focused, grounded, and operating at your absolute best. And honestly, that is the entire reason we built this space. This is your cue to finally rise to motivation and transformation. You got the blueprint now. Stop surviving the day and start executing. If this hit home, drop a comment below and tell me exactly what you're cutting out of your life today to get your focus back. Hit that subscribe button to join us, protect your peace, and I'll catch you in the next video.